Hello, Juiced Cannabis channel. The girls are all wadded up. In today's video, I've got a question about some of my leaves turning brown in there. And I'm going to follow up with taking this plant out of the room so that we can see it better and take a look at how it's doing the one plant under the LED grow experiment. So let's go back to here. So every single day, I come in here and I take off any kind of yellowing leaf, and I also look around for leaves that are picking up this kind of discoloration, and I take off those leaves that I can, but I'm seeing some of these leaves with the discoloration. I'll have to pretty much pluck the plant bare, and I don't see it accelerating on those leaves, so I'm watching them every day. But anything that gets like this, zip, gets nipped out. And I'm always looking around through the plants and going through and finding leaves that have turned brown and are all crusty. One particular plant here, I don't know why my video's gone shaky like this. Turned off all the apps to delete a bunch. Just a whole bunch of these leaves that have just turned brown and crunchy. This probably has 2 weeks left to finish flowering. And what's the deal with these leaves under here going crunchy? And it's a regular thing. I'm always in here every single day taking out handfuls of leaves that are going discolored or brown and crunchy. There's a bunch more here. It's kind of a challenge to get my hand in every different direction. So I'm wondering about the guys who, seem to have grow rooms that don't have these leaves turning brown in the underbrush. Is it because I'm not trimming my underbrush that they're even just here to turn brown? Or what's the deal? I want your comments on that. Now let's go take a look at that LED. Now, as I'm sure you already know, it's very difficult to actually clearly see the marijuana plant when it's under the LED light, because the light is made for photosynthesis and not so much for the human eye. We like to have a different band of light for our visibility, so this doesn't seem as bright to us as it does to the plant. So what I've done, instead of taking the plant out of the room into a different light, that would be a bad example if I'm showing how to do this safest and best. Safest for your home and your house, safest for yourself, and safest for your plant against pathogens and pests. It's a bad idea to take the plant out of the room. Now that I've got it in a clean, sterile environment, I clean and sterilize everything that comes in this room, and I don't disturb the plant. I shouldn't be picking it up, taking it out to a different light so we can see it. So instead, I've brought in a grow light that is just fluorescent, and it has more of a spectrum that we can see with. And I'm going to switch these lights just for a bit so we can take a closer look at this plant. Ta-da! It's got red stem going on. So this would be a magnesium deficiency, or it's genetic for the plant. But I'll err on the side of magnesium deficiency and juice it up a bit. It's looking kind of yellow on these leaves, and they're curled up slightly at the tips here. As you see, I do not have the screen of green scrog netting not been able to find it in the retail stores around here. So I went and found it online, and then I added it to my website, mypotlog.com, so that you could find scrog netting really easily as well. So there's the update on this LED light grow experiment. Now we have a routine here. I'll come back and switch these lights and take a little video clip of this so that we can keep track of what it does from day to day as we do the test out of this. It's a 155 watt LED grow light. It's supposed to produce as much as a 400 watt light. And I must say that when I first got this LED light, I was very skeptical about it. I didn't believe when I first turned it on that I was really disappointed. And I didn't send it back because it has a 90-day warranty on it, so I kept it and started using it because I needed a light. But then I went out and bought a 1000 watt HPS because I needed some light. This didn't seem to be the light I was looking for. So now I'm doing an experiment to see what it does just on its own with one plant in a closet. That's it for today. We'll talk to you soon. This is Joey from the Juiced Cannabis channel on YouTube.